Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's Gaming with Ev here, and today I'm gonna show you all how to get started with the collector roll and the best way to make money while doing so. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. So without further ado, I'm not gonna do too much talking. Let's get straight into the video. So when you're just starting out Red Dead, and when you start out and you finish the tutorial and the missions and stuff like that and end up going in free roam, if you go to your satchel, you'll get a letter from M, which is also Madam. What that will do is that will initiate the collector roll, and then so it will then she will appear on the map and you go to her. When you go to her, it'll have you go through a cutscene and stuff like that, and then when the cutscene is over, she'll have you purchase the collector's bag. And so what that's going to do is that's going to give you the collector roll so you can start out. So the collector roll is about 10-15 gold bars, I think, to buy it and be able to actually do the roll. So for the collector roll, you'll need two things. These two things you don't really need, but if you want to be able to collect more, you'll have to get them both. So the one thing you'll need is the metal detector, and the other thing you'll need that is also optional along with the metal detector is the shovel. The shovel is used to dig up the collectibles, and the metal detector is used to find them underground. So you don't really need those to collect stuff. You can collect stuff like tarot cards, alcohol and stuff like that, and other stuff. You only need the metal detector and the shovel for coins and stuff that is like metal that you'll have to find underground. But other than that, you really don't need the metal detector and the shovel. That's just if you want to be able to collect more. I'd say the most valuable collectible is probably the coins, because the coins I think you can make between like 1100 maybe, somewhere around there. If you want to make more, collect the whole set of either coins or tarot cards. But if you just want to make like a couple hundred, just at least collect of half of that, maybe somewhere between there. But collecting the whole set will give you more. Collecting just a few, maybe half, will give you a couple hundred, maybe. Depends on how much you collect. But when you start up a collector roll and you go to progress, and then if you go over to your rolls and then also go to your collector roll, which is all the way here, it'll show like your level with your progress and stuff like that. You get the shovel when you first start out at like level 1, and then it'll say it's $210 for retail, aka to buy it. And then you get the metal detector when you reach level 5, which is $420 for the metal detector. And then when you get those two, you can go and collect more stuff. But other than that, you can just collect like standard stuff like tarot cards, like I mentioned before. So we're gonna get the horse, and we're gonna get onto it and go to Madam. I don't do the collector roll like that often, because I just have like no need for it at this given point. Where's a fast travel point? Because we're here. I don't know why the camp was here. I had my camp somewhere else. Emerald Station has a fast travel. But also right now, currently during this month of August, they have bonuses for the collector roll, which it says right here, collector bonuses 3 times RD on XP on collectible set sales. Now, when it says collectible set sales, it's more money with each collectible along with the set. So don't think that just the set is worth 3 times the amount. Everything is worth 3 times the amount. So even if you collect 3 collectibles, though, it's still three times the amount for those 3 collectibles you got. It's not just the set. So remember that. It's also 3 times the XP through September for free roam missions. There's featured series where it's 2 times the gold, cash, and XP. Discounts and limited time clothing. They got free patterned bandanas. So like during each month they give out a couple of free items that you can get. So yeah, let's go and take a trip down to the fast travel station and then go to Madam, and I'll show you guys everything there and what's the best options. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Okay, fast travel. Let me see on the map which location is closest to Madam. It's Valentine. So fast travel to Valentine and then go up to her from there. I don't have the metal detector, but I'm thinking about getting it. The metal detector is originally like $720, I believe, but since stuff is on sale now for the collector stuff, it's cheaper. I'm thinking about just getting it so I don't have to later on when it's $720. But go up to Madam. Let me go and see how much it is. I'm gonna end up using the last amount of my money for it. It's $420, so yeah. And I will say, overall, like times when they don't have bonuses for anything for a while, I'd say you're out of all the roles in the game, out of how much you can make regularly without bonuses, it's primarily always the bounty role that pays the most out of everything without like the bonuses for roles each month. That's been like the primary role that gives you the most. And I will say, there's one bounty with bonuses or without bonuses that you can make the most from, and it's like a small like little glitch that you can do to make the most from it. So there is this bounty called Adam Doyle, or no, not Adam, Etta Doyle, and she is a legendary bounty, not a regular one. And with her, it's a glitch that where if you take her and like capture her and like bring her somewhere secluded and you just like kick her and stuff for like 10 minutes, like 10-20 minutes, and then after 10-20 minutes of like kicking her and crap like that, if you bring her in, you'll get like $300, somewhere around that amount. So if you're wanting to do a bounty, I'd go with her in terms of making the most. But I will say, if you have that bounty and she is a 5-star, you're gonna need more than one person for her, because with her, it's very, very hard for her with her, because like she has a bunch of freaking of her teammates that come and help her, and they just like keep coming over and over and over. And especially with bounties being 5-star difficulty, with the damage of them increased, yeah, that's going to be a difficult challenge. So I'd say having more than one person, or at least a second person with you doing it, is better than just you doing it yourself. But yeah, that she is the #1 bounty that pays the most as of right now. And I will say, you'll know you're close to Madam when you start hearing her music, which is this. I have some collectibles. I don't have a lot, but this is what I have right now. When I was playing Furum, I just came across some collectibles and just picked them up. But I'm gonna go to the buy section, and then the metal. See, oh wait, the metal detector is $700. My bad, not $720, $700. But it's $420 on sale. I'm just gonna buy it. Yes, I know what the metal detector is, madam. Okay, I know. Alright, so the documents is where you go for like the collectibles and stuff and the maps for the collectibles. So you got arrowheads, bird eggs, antique alcohol bottles, coins, family heirlooms, tarot cards, American wildflower flowers, and I don't know how the hell you say that. So as of right now, the best freaking way to get like the #1 map that you could get that's worth the most in collectibles wise is coins regularly, but lost jewelry are also worth a lot as well. So coins and lost jewelry I'd recommend going for right now, or at any time for that matter. But let's see. I'll go with coins. I don't think I have one with coins. I might have one with coins. I'm not exactly sure. But if you go to your item and then you go to your items, if you go to your items, which is one section over from weapons by pressing square or whatever controller you're on, this is the collector's bag, and it's a sturdy bag essential for storing collectibles. Every collector must have one. So going to this will bring up like your collectibles and what you collect. Let's see. Coins. And then if you look at the collection value, it says $1,620 for the coins. And then how much is lost jewelry? I forgot how much lost jewelry was. Lost jewelry is $1,100. So coins, I think, I'm pretty sure is like the #1 you want to go for. Yeah, coins is the most expensive one, and then lost jewelry is the second. But yeah, going for coins is the most valuable, so I'd go with those for sure the most. But if you come across collectibles, just collect them. Let's see, collector's map, satchel. So I have one. So when you get like maps from your lockbox, like if you go to your camp, sometimes you'll be given collectibles by her, or collector's map sometimes by her. Not always, rarely though, but sometimes for like a reward you'll get a collector's map. If you go to your local post office or your camp lockbox, you can find those there, but regularly you'll have to come to her to buy the maps. So when you go to her to buy the maps, you get them from the post office, or I will open up your satchel, and then you can find your collector's map in the recent. Or if you go to documents and then find the collector's map itself and then click on it, and then click X on it or A on it if you're on Xbox and stuff like that, it'll open it, and then your character will open the map, and then it'll give you a location of where you need to go to get the collectibles. Oh dang, so she's having us go all the way up to near Amesburg, near Valentine, and then near Flatneck Station. So first we gotta go to Valentine for the first one, because that's the closest. Get on our horse and start heading that direction. I will say in Red Dead, when doing missions and collectibles and stuff like that, some of them will tend to have you go very far, which is why fast traveling is it comes in handy a majority of the time. So like if you can find the nearest fast travel station and get to where you need to go, that's the best way. But if you have no money at all, you're gonna have to probably more than likely ride to each and every spot. But if like you're stuck and you don't want to go that far, don't have money, just do like some featured series and they'll give you a couple dollars from that if you lose, but if you win, they'll give you a little bit more. But yeah, let's make our way towards the first collectible. And another thing on the collector's roll is you'll when you get the maps to collect stuff, and you collect as much as you could possibly can because there's a limit. When you'll end up collecting as much as you can, but you may end up noticing that like when you collect everything, you don't have everything that you need, like in collectibles wise. Like let's say you're collecting coins, right? And you collect as much as you can collect, and let's say you only have half of that. That's because the rest of the coins that you need to get, you have to find scattered throughout the map, which is why you won't be able to collect any more than you can from the maps. So you'll have to go around the map to find the rest of the collectibles you're looking for to get the whole set done. And I will say that that's kind of like BS, because why should I have to go around the map, or why should you have to go around the map to freaking find the rest of what you need if the whole purpose is going to get the maps to collect the stuff you need? I understand that it's like BS and it's like doesn't really make sense, but that's the way that Rockstar made it. So yeah. So when you're collecting collectibles, I'd recommend having vibration on your controller, because as you get closer to the collectibles, your controller will end up vibrating faster the closer you get to the collectible. But if you don't have that on, you may have a difficult time. Me, I don't have it on because I just go around until I find it. But yeah, that's just another collector's roll pointers. And I will say, as you get closer, you'll start hearing like chimes kind of as you get closer, and the closer you get, the more faster the chimes will like go off. So it's kind of like that's a second indication that you'll know when you're close enough. But yeah, in order to find this collectible, you have to activate Deadeye. Deadeye is what you use to see stuff that's highlighted. Okay, I may have to. These are coins, so they're gonna be underground. So I'm gonna have to use the metal detector. Where's it at? Okay, so when you get the metal detector, you'll hear that it goes off a little bit. The metal detector will go off faster the closer you get to the collectible that you need to dig up or get. So you just walk around until it gets faster. Until it gets faster, you'll know you're closer. Okay. So you can hear it a little bit that it's getting faster the closer I get to it. It's in this general spot right here. saying about right here. Unless I... Hold on. Alright, so you can hear that it's going off pretty crazy, which means it's right here. So you'll get the option down at the right and bottom corner that says dig. You want to dig it up, and this is where your shovel comes in handy. So that's already the first coin, and you can see it says coins found. When you open that up, it'll highlight the coins that you got, and whenever you have a coin that you already have, it'll mark it as a like a check mark. So this one right here, the 1989 penny, a copper penny with a bust of George Washington, slightly damaged. So that's the first one, and I leveled up with a collector roll. I leveled up the collector roll, and it gave. Did they give another map? No, it didn't give another map. I thought it gave something, but it probably was something that was a reward. Okay, next coin that we have to go and get is all the way. I'm thinking about going to Annesburg first because that's like the farthest, and I like to get the farthest one done first. So we're gonna go to the fast travel map in Valentine, and then fast travel in Annesburg, and then go up to the one up there. Alright, where you at? Let's see, $4, okay. And I haven't done an upload about Red Dead and how things go and what's the best way to make money, stuff like that, in a very long time. So this is the first time in, I'd say, about 4 years that I'm giving another guide or in help on how to do something else before. So yeah. Helping you guys out a little bit, showing you what to do, where to go, and what's more valuable and what's not. But yeah, coins is the number one collectible in the game right now that is worth the most. So I'd say go after those a majority of the time. And these are coins, so you'll have to use the metal detector from these because the majority of the time the coins are underground, so that's what you'll need the metal detector for. There's some collectibles that are not underground, and you can just find by getting near it and using your Deadeye to look for it. Like tarot cards are above ground. What else is above ground? Heirlooms are above ground. Those will primarily be in chests. And like some of those can be on like nightstands and crap like that. Lost jewelry, some of those are underground. I think some of them you can find above ground as well. Not too sure about those, but yeah. Alright, so we're here. And get off the horse, get out the metal detector. It's not going off. So I would not think, I don't think it wouldn't, I think it would, I don't think it would be underground if it's not going off. Nope, it's going off now. I spoke too soon. This is really interesting. Hold up, holy cow, this water's making it hard to hear. Right here. Okay, so that's the second coin. Some collectibles you'll make a little bit more from, but overall you'll make an average of maybe 300 XP each collectible. That must have been a snake or something. Sounded like a rattle, so that must have been a rattlesnake that appeared as I got back to the horse. Alright, so that's already the collectible. That's the second one. So go back to Annesburg and then fast travel. I think Valentine. It's between Valentine and Blackwater. That's the closest. So I think I'm just gonna go to Valentine again, and then go from there to the third collectible. And with all the roles in the game, every time you level up, you'll get rewards in your role levels along the way. So there'll be like clothing items, accessories like eye patches and glasses and rings and stuff will be a part of that. And each time you level up, any money you earn or you have, you can use that money to get really cool stuff like eye patches and stuff like that. Like me, I'm wearing an eye patch with a headband and some rings and cap like that. So, and I will also note that not everything in Red Dead costs like regular dollars, but there's also a lot of stuff that costs gold as well. And one thing I think you guys should also know is it's harder to make a gold in this game than it is to make actual dollars in this game. Because a majority of the time you're making cents with gold rather than a whole dollar at a time with gold. So gold is definitely harder to make in this game than it is money. The bounty hunter role is the number one role right now that gives the most gold. You can also get more gold by doing like daily challenges. And like right here, if you press the left arrow, it'll open up your free roam menu, and you go down to daily challenges, and then it'll have like general roles, your bounty hunter role, trader role. And so when you click on one, it'll say like the rewards along with the challenge you got to do. So like clothing style update with this one, you just go into like any shop that has a wardrobe, and then or you can go to your camp wardrobe there and just change your clothing. It'll give you 10 gold bars for that. And then cook season exotic bird, find exotic bird that and then like cook it in the campfire. It'll give you gold for that. And then finish a race in the race series, complete a race in the race series, and get 10 gold bars for that. And then doing this like every week, it'll give give you gold bars for your streaks too. So doing this along with rolls is definitely a good way to go in terms of making gold. But doing daily challenges along with the bounty hunter roll, you'll definitely make a decent amount of gold bars that way as well. But let's fast travel to Valentine. sometimes in Red Dead, during certain times, they'll have like free fast travel. So like when so at times that they have free fast travel, is definitely a good time to go and do your rolls, especially when you have to fast travel all the time, because then you don't have to spend your own money to fast travel. So yeah. Because I know when I'm doing my rolls and stuff like this on here, I'm having to fast travel a decent amount of times when doing my rolls, because I'm like, I don't really want to ride all the way there and then drop it off all the way over here and then have to go all the way over here to start it again. So yeah, riding your horses to long locations can be very annoying and hassle and stuff like that. So just be aware of that when doing your rolls and stuff like that. Last month, in July, they had bonuses for the naturalist roll, and then now this month they have bonuses for the collector. And then who knows, they'll have bonuses for another roll in next month in September. And it varies. They could go back to the naturalist roll being a bonus. The bounty hunter roll could be a bonus. It just depends on what it is each month. But I will say bonuses for the naturalist roll is probably, no, I wouldn't say the naturalist roll for bonuses is the most. I will say that the bounty hunter roll is probably the number one in terms of bonuses. Getting the most each month during that is the best way, is the best approach too. But the naturalist roll is also is another good one to do each month, with it being bonuses wise, because like each sample will be, well, let's say like one sample is like $25, and that's without the bonuses regularly. But then let's say the bonuses come back, and instead of that sample being $25, it could be $45, $50. So yeah, the naturalist roll is a good one to do each month money wise as well. And legendary ones are worth more than regular, for sure. I know last month when I did the naturalist roll, I just collected every single sample that I could possibly could, in terms of it being just the missions wise and not free roam wise, because there is some samples that you have to find in free roam too, but but a majority of them you can do within missions, and that's going to Harriet and accepting her missions. And each mission refreshes every, I think, 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, that's another thing with the naturalist roll. But let's get off that and get back onto the topic of the collector roll. Okay. So this direction, it looks like it's going off the most. It's here, somewhere in this spot. Right here. Alright. So it says you have acquired all items marked by your collector map. Additional collector's map can be purchased from Madame Nazar. So from collecting all of that, I've made a decent amount of XP. So I went from level 6, or went from level 5 to level 6, and that's because I had a little bit of XP during that time. But yeah, that's pretty much the how the role goes and stuff like that. I hope you guys found this video a little helpful, at least in some sort of way. But there's other people's along the YouTube there's other people along the YouTube platform that have also done this as well and know Red Dead and played for a while. So you can definitely go to some other people as well to get more info and how to do it and stuff with them and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And so I will see you guys when I upload again, which will probably be tomorrow. Who knows? I'm busy majority of the time, so it'll be really hard to get to making videos for you guys, but I will definitely try and upload a lot more soon. But yeah, I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so much. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.